Hallelujah. All praises to Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushua Barakatah. Hallelujah. Barakatah Mishpati. Climb on in the building, family. Climb on in. Let's see. Let me look y'all up on the YouTube because I am sharing my screen. See what we got here. All right, there we go in the building. All right, shalom, family. How y'all doing? Climb on in. Solomon McFadden. What up with my brother? Ada Yasharala. Shalom. Shemakaya Shalom. All right, go and climb up in here, family. Y'all done took my stand, so I gotta do something like this.
You want mine, bro?
Yeah, let me see yours. Matter of fact, get his stand. Let me get mine. Bang. All right, there y'all go, family. Climb on in this deal. Shalom. Gonna get this done, get through this. You know what I'm saying? We got part 2. We gonna talk about how he walked through the pieces. Where did he walk through the pieces at? We're gonna go over Shechem, how valuable it is inside of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We know that Jerusalem is the capital. We know that's where he bringing the garden down to, but where do it expand from, and from what to what? You know what I'm saying? Show a few pictures, go over some scriptures, and let's see what's going on. Like, where did these covenants take place at, and why was Shechem mentioned so much? And I'm calling it the marriage aisle. You know what I'm saying? That's where he walked down with. So let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Leanne Stephenson, shalom, queen. Malak Ani, Odelia, Jerry, everybody in the building. Jabal Laws is in Mount Sinai, Saudi Arabia. We finna talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna wait for a few more to climb on in. We're gonna go and get this started. If y'all can hear me good, type in some 9s too, by the way. If y'all can hear me good, type in some 9s. Y'all can hear me good, type in some 9s. We're gonna go on pray in, and you know, we gonna get it done. Might be a part 3 because we got to get through the second half of this. Just going over Shechem alone is a whole class. So we're gonna spend our time going over Shechem. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna show a little maps, and then we're gonna get into the new one. So are y'all ready? All praises. So look, let's get to start off with a prayer. Maccabee, lead us in prayer. We get to start. Let's get straight to it. This whole particular part 2 is gonna be showing the significance of Shechem. Then we're gonna link Shechem to the garden to the living waters, back to the well, back to Christ, back to him speaking to them, back to the covenants that was made there. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see Shechem is always likened unto the Garden of Eden. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? He give us the Jews, we just don't be doing the research. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's see what this is about. See what this is about. Plug my computer up before I go dead on y'all real quick. All right, let's get it done, huh? Y'all already know how this go. Face the east.
Get her done.
Get it done.
Yeah. All right, repeat after me. Abinu. Shabbat Shemayim. Yid Kadesh. Shimka. Tabo. Malkuteka. Yea, I say. Ratzonka. Kabbat Shemayim. Cain. Ba'aretz. Etlakim. Kukenu. Tanglanu. Hayom. Uslaklanu. Oh. Kataenu. Kamo. Shel so king. Gam. Anaknu. Lakotin. Lanu. Wa'al. Tabienu. Lide. Nisayon. Ki. In. King. Kotzenu.
Kotzenu.
Min hara.
Min hara.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Hamamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahati Beret.
Wahati Furet.
Laome.
Laome.
Olami.
Olami.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. That's right. In English. Our Father.
Our Father.
In heaven.
In heaven.
Holy is your name.
Holy is your name.
May your kingdom come.
May your kingdom come.
And your will be done.
And your will be done.
On earth.
On earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us.
And forgive us.
Our sins.
Our sins.
As we also.
As we also
have forgiven those.
Have forgiven those.
Who sinned against us.
Who sinned against us.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From the evil one.
From the evil one.
For yours is the kingdom.
For yours is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise
the mighty Yah.
Let's get it done, family. All right, so look, do a small recap real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to be recapping through the lesson. Let me get back on YouTube real quick. I am going to be recapping through the lesson. But basically, in the part 1, we talked about basically how Yahweh had let me turn this down for y'all. Hey, Yahweh had divorced Israel, but he had to keep Judah. Now, Israel and Judah is one wife, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But of course, there's many different tribes that play in part of that one wife. So he divorced Israel, which is everybody, but he kept Judah because he made certain promises and stipulations, and he had to bring his only begotten son through that bloodline, which is a Mashiach Yahushua, to buy us back by the blood and death, but we can be redeemed back as a wife. You see that? You know what I'm saying? And be adopted back in. So we basically establishing that that lost wife, that wife that he divorced, is Israel. Who he divorced is Israel. So that's why we got to be grafted and adopted back in. Well, where did all these covenants initially take place at? We claim in Shechem. We've been going through the scriptures. Now we finna show how significant Shechem is. And then we're going to show that that's the marriage aisle. We're going to look at some maps and we linking the Garden of Eden to Shechem. Now, for those that don't know, Shechem is inside of Israel. It's inside of Israel. And between Shechem, you got Mount Gerishim, and then you got Mount Ebal. All right, these two big old mountains. You got the tree of knowledge, good and evil, and then you got the tree of life. Between there is an owl. So when you start reading scriptures and said that the voice of the Lord and God came down and walked through the midst of the garden, you start picturing this owl that's going on here. Then everything took place in this owl. When you get to Shechem getting bought, when you get to Dinah being raped in Shechem, when you get to Jacob and putting all them idols under the oak tree. Man, there's so much stuff that went down in Shechem. So we finna go through the scriptures and establish how special this place is, and then we're gonna link it up to the garden and show the marriage out. All right, so that's what we're doing for this one. If anybody new to this channel or new to this teaching, I suggest y'all really go watch one first. That way y'all know exactly where we at, because we went through some deep meat. You know what I'm saying, on the first one, and now we finna link the second up, which is today, up with the first one. So look, let's get her done. If y'all ready, you know what I'm saying, type in some 9s. It says Jesus' name is Yahushua and Christ is a Mashiach. I mean, look, a Mashiach Yahushua, according to the English language, is translated Jesus the Christ. We know that. Everybody out here know that as well. You know what I'm saying? But me particular, I'm not finna use no white boy's name. I'm gonna say a Mashiach Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Mashiach. That's which is what it is. So look, let's get it done. So look, I want to start this off. I want to start this off in the book of Genesis. I'm gonna start this off in the book of Genesis. Matter of fact, let me share my screen with y'all real quick. Share my screen. Hold on, family. Type in some 9s. No, type in some 7s if y'all see my screen being shared too. Like if y'all can see it once I share it with y'all. Let's see. Present to everyone. All right, y'all should be able to see that. Let me know if y'all can see it, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. Let's go and get inside this lesson. Get on my picture real quick. All right, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Bang. If y'all can see my screen, let me know. Type in some sevens. The oracle in the building. Shalom, shalom, earth. All right, good. So now what I'm talking about here, to my left in my picture, looking to the left, you got Mount Gerashim, right? And then to the right, you got Mount Ebal. But smack dead in the middle of this deal, you got Shechem, right? Shechem is this owl, and it's a natural amphitheater. Now, if you look up a couple bruh people work, you got Jim Staley, and then you got Rob Skiba. Check them out, and they're gonna be confirming the same things. I actually got some of these pictures from both of them. You know what I'm saying? Some of these pictures from both of their sites. And we're gonna go through some maps and stuff to show. So I'm saying that this is the marriage owl because this is where a lot of things was built at. And we go through a few more pictures before we get this going. All right, because when we start getting into Joshua, it's gonna talk about the actual come there. I was going to talk about the actual altar that he built. This is the altar. Guess where this deal is at? It's in smack dead in the middle of Shechem, still to this very day. You know what I'm saying? They got fences around it, and there's videos, if y'all look it up on YouTube, that straight people that be going to see it. But it's all these rocks y'all seeing. It's all throughout Shechem. So they say it's very hard terrain to get down there. So most people go into the city of into the country of Israel, and they don't want to go visit Shechem because it's a lot of rocks and stuff you got to get through just to get down there. So most people go into Jerusalem, you know what I'm saying? Most people go up into Telluride and all this other stuff, but they don't want to go visit this spot because it's kind of hard to get to. Well, it's a church like 30 miles or something north or whatever, and inside this church is the actual well that Yahweh Shah said it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go look at all that too. So it's a whole lot of sights and findings. The crazy thing is you can just search this stuff and all these artifacts and evidence popped up. And it's crazy. How the hell they saying that Israelites didn't exist when you start talking to like the Kemet people and you start getting into these different tribes and sets of people that claim they from Africa and claim that they not Hebrew Israelites. It's like, how y'all saying we never exist when our artifacts and our evidence is popping up all in our land? I'm talking about all in our land. Too much evidence. You see what I'm saying? So let me show y'all one more, then we're gonna get to it. You know, I'm a visual person, so I like to show y'all things. This is the actual walk of Abraham. You see that? So Abraham started in Sumeria, the land of Ur. This red dot, this red line is him. He went through Sumer. He crossed over the Euphrates. Y'all see that? Let me blow it up for y'all. So he crossed over the Euphrates River. Boom. He entered in the deeper parts of Sumer, then Babylon, a cave. And this is his journey. The Tigris River, Nineveh, Assyria. You know what I'm saying? He keep going, then boom. Remember, he stopped in Haran. Haran is actually a son that end up getting is actually Terah's son, Abraham's brother, named after him. Remember, he ended up getting killed. Boom, he stayed there. Most High called him up out of there too. This is where he was bashing all them idols and all that stuff up at. You know what I'm saying? He stayed here for a little bit. Then look at his journey. You know what I'm saying? And look, this is the journey of a priest, y'all. We start right here in Europe. We just want to stay in Europe. You don't want to do no work. Look what they be doing, man. Look, this is a walking journey. You see that? So then he hit Iran. Now he on his way to the land, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This called King's Highway. Every hood got a King's Highway on it. He walking down King's Highway. Now notice where he end up at. Here goes Shechem right here. He end up in Shechem. And Shechem, notice everybody that passed through here. Now look, that's just the red line. Look, let's look up Jacob's flight, which is this yellow right here. If y'all can follow my marker. Right there to the right. Let's see where Jacob started. All right, Haran, he go through the same path where he stopped at.
Shechem.
He stopped in Shechem. You know what I'm saying? And look, many more maps. Look, if you pick up, and then our whole pathway coming up out of Egypt. Our whole pathway coming up out of Egypt, right? Here go Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Look, the first thing that happened when we pass up out of Egypt, what do he say? Going to where? Shechem. We finna read that. What Moses talking about, Deuteronomy 11, Deuteronomy 27. So all of us is always going to Shechem and setting up altars and making covenants and doing something. Why is Shechem this place where everything get done at? Yeah, St. Louis got a King's Highway too. Memphis, every hood got a King's Highway. That's how you know we these people, man. They know exactly what they doing and how they setting up their establishments, man. All right, y'all ready to get it started? So look, let's start this off in Genesis. Start this off in Genesis chapter 33. Get up off of here real quick and go to the Bible. Bang. Pull this up. All right, so keep Shechem on your mind, y'all. Type in y'all nines once y'all get there. I have y'all pencil and pad because we finna go over some more meat. Make sure y'all writing this all down and where y'all can follow along. And then when y'all done with this lesson, y'all can go back through it yourselves. Started at 15. Gotcha. I'm gonna blow it up for y'all. Started at 14, matter of fact. All right, we got nines. Let's get her done.
Genesis 33, verse 14. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly according as the cattle that goeth before me and the children be able to endure, until I come unto my master, unto Seir.
Come on.
And Esau said, let me now leave with thee some of the folk that are with me. And he said, what needeth it? Let me find grace in the sight of my master.
Come on.
So Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir.
And
Jacob journeyed to Succoth and built him an house and made booths for his cattle. Therefore, the name of the place is called Succoth.
All right, now look, we get on Jacob journey, right? Now we just looked at the map of Jacob journey. Let me go back there real quick. Keep that in mind. I just want to keep showing y'all these visuals. All right. So look, we blowing this map back up. Jacob journey is the yellow sign. All right. Now notice he started off in Haran. He on his way traveling the same exact path of Abraham, right? And he stopped in Shechem. Notice when it gets to Jacob stop, where Jacob stop at?
Right there.
It goes straight to look. See, Abraham stopped. He go to Shechem. He do something, and then he passed through.
Yeah.
You see Jacob though. Jacob stopped in Shechem, and you don't see no more maps there. Why is that? Showing you how important that this is. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Eleazar walking. You know what I'm saying? He the green. Look, he came up out of where too? Haran. You know what I'm saying? He passing through the same thing. Then he stopped over here by Egypt. Like, look at all these lines. And then there's more maps that I show you, and it's going to blow your mind how many of our people went through this same thing. I got to visit Shechem. You know what I'm saying? Getting that deal. I might see an angel. Straight up. All right, come on out. Let's get it.
Verse 18. And Jacob came to Shalem.
The Shalom, city of Salem. Yeah.
A city of Shechem.
A city of who?
Shechem.
A city of Shechem. All right. So now we see Jacob is in Shechem and we see the map. Let's just look up Shechem real quick. Look it up. Let me know if y'all can hear it too.
Strong's H 7927. Shechem. Shechem.
Shechem. All right, let's see what it means. All right, it says Shechem, the back or shoulders. Don't that deal say shoulders? All right, it says the back of shoulders. It says Shechem, same as, we're gonna look it up. Ridge, Shechem, a place in Palestine. Shechem, let's look up the root word. It says back, shoulders, shoulder blades. It says the neck between the shoulders as a place of burdens. All right, it says a spoil of a heel, the back, consent, portion, shoulders. Now, the reason why that is so profound into me, because when you look up Shechem, which we're going to go back to, what do you see? Don't you see shoulders? Don't you see shoulders? Here go the shoulders. This would be the neck. But notice the head. They always place something as the head there, whether it been a small altar, whether it been a small temple, whether it been the tree, whether it been something there, something was always established between these two shoulders, y'all. And these two shoulders are considered mountains. Now, according to the garden, it says this is, and now look, check this out. Israel. Shechem is inside of Israel, inside of Yisrael, and Shechem is actually the central location of Israel. Is right in the middle. It's right in the middle. Notice something always have to be established in this aisle, though. Notice something always have to be established in this aisle. Once we go through these scriptures, it's mind-blowing. And then notice everything that the Most High do in nature mimics man. Mimics man. All right, look, let's talk about it. It's called shoulders. It's called shoulders for a reason. It just need a head there. And we see what it built itself up for. We got the well where the head actually came to, you know what I'm saying, which is a Mashiach Yahushua. He sat at the well and he went and hollered at a so-called heathen that was a part of the divorced tribe of Israel when he divorced us according to Jeremiah chapter 3, right? She came up to him. She like, dang, you don't even mess with Samaritans. What, you want me to fetch you some waters? And what he tell her? He like, look, only if you knew who I was, I can bring you back into the covenant. You know what I'm saying? All of this lining up, all this taking place right here with his middle arrow. Y'all see my marker? It's going right down this Shechem. Ooh wee. All right, let's talk about it. Now, keep this all in mind while we going through these scriptures. That's amazing. Actually seeing the shoulder. Yeah, these deal straight apron Blake. These are straight shoulders. Now, the thing is, it says the neck and the shoulders when we looked up the definition. Now, where is the head? The head is going to keep being established. That's the reason that we keep going through all these scriptures. We're going to go through all of them, and we're going to show y'all who the head is. Of course, it's a Mashiach Yahushua. It's too many scriptures saying that. So we need to be making sure we walking between the shoulders and getting our head straight. There's a whole path here, and it's a straight and narrow path. It's a valley, and it's a natural amphitheater. That's why when he said, these certain tribes stand on Mount Gerashim, these certain tribes stand on Mount Ebal, which is the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Y'all yell out all the curses. You know what I'm saying? And Mount Gerashim, y'all yell out all the blessings. Then you start lining this up and putting maps on top of maps. You like, hold on, man, this look like it's like the garden. What's going on? This is the marriage out. This is where it's going down at. All right, let's get back to the scripture. All right, come on with it. Hold on, let's go back. We read all that back shoulder, boom. Okay, the neck between the shoulders as a place of burdens. I already read that. Let me go back. All right, we in the book of Genesis, chapter 33. What verse was that? 18, right?
Verse 18.
All right, verse 18.
And Yaquab came to Shalem, a city of Shechem.
So we see he's in Shechem. We just showed the pictures where he's at. So y'all got that inside of y'all heads. Come on.
Which is in the land of Canaan.
The land of Canaan. Canaan is called Israel right now. All right. The land of Canaan means the land of Israel. Look, if you go over there right now, they still calling it the land of Canaan. No bull. Come on.
When he came from Padanaram and pitched his tent before the city.
And pitched this tent before the city. Come on.
And he bought a parcel of a field.
Okay, come on.
Where he had spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor.
You see that? So he bought land in Shechem. He went and bought it. He like, hold on, I'm finna pitch my tent and I'm finna buy some land here.
Right.
All right, what is he doing buying land in Shechem? What is this a forthcoming shadow of? Come on.
Shechem's father for 100 pieces of money.
So he bought the land of Shechem for 100 pieces of silver. Come on.
And he erected there an altar.
What'd he do there?
He erected there an altar.
All right, so he's in the middle of this deal. He pitched this tent in the middle of Shechem, and he erected an altar after he done bought the land in Shechem, right? And he called it what?
Elohi Israel.
Let's look it up. All right, now look, start writing this stuff down, y'all, because it's going to start getting deep. See, the thing about the Bible, when you actually get into the Hebrew, when you get into the Hebrew language, it teaches itself. It actually teaches itself just through the words. You ain't even got to do too much. You're going to find the precepts and everything for it. It really ain't that hard coming up with a lesson if you know Hebrew. I'm telling you. Now, pulling the jewels up out of it, that's a different story. But, you know what I'm saying? You getting your Hebrew language, it be putting together your lessons is much easier. Now, let's look this up.
Strong's H415.
El Elohi Israel.
El
Elohi Israel.
El Elohi Yisrael. All right, check out what this says. It says, the mighty God of Israel, name given to an altar, a location by Yaquab. Check this out, right, y'all. El Elohi Yisrael. It says, the mighty God of Israel. This is the first establishment where this is happening. Where he erected this altar, right? Right after Abraham. Check this out. It says, the title given to a consecrated spot by Jacob. Now, why would he name it that? Obviously, because his name kept being profaned in this exact area. You see that? Notice wherever they came and they built the altar, it was basically a portal there because the Most High met them and talked to them there. All right, let's keep going. So we see that that's one thing that took place in Shechem. That's one altar that got erected after he bought the land in Shechem. Right? Let's go into Genesis 34. We're just setting the stage real quick, y'all. Genesis 34. And if y'all get where I'm going with this, type in some sevens. You know, I like to make it suspenseful. Ain't this the word? Suspenseful?
Yeah, suspenseful.
Yeah. All right, let's keep reading now.
Genesis chapter 34, verse 1. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite,
Mm-hmm.
prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her.
You see that? So Shechem is the name. So the reason, now back then, y'all already know the land was named after the people over the land. So Shechem, the son of Hamor, a Hivite, the prince of the country, saw her and took her. He took her. He basically raped her. He raped her and defiled her, right? All this is going down in this land, Shechem. Come on.
And defiled her.
Mm-hmm.
And his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob. And he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel.
Come on.
And Shechem spake unto his father, Hamor, saying, get me this damsel to wife.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace until they were come.
Come on.
And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him.
Now the whole thing is this. Why did she get raped in Shechem by Shechem? I need y'all to start putting all of this spiritual meat together, right? Now, if you think like y'all key for a minute, why did Dinah get raped by Shechem in Shechem? Huh? Especially after Jacob just bought what? Didn't he just bought a parcel of the land? What's really going on? What is the foreshadow of this saying? Now, remember, don't get it twisted. Remember in Jeremiah 3, it says that he have a whorish wife, right? All right. Look, we got to really start putting this stuff together. And once you start putting stuff together and using your spiritual eye and discernment, man, like this Bible cannot have been written by no white boys. It was literally written by the finger of God. Most High came and breathed this breath into some brothers, and they started writing their prophecies that they was received. Come on.
Verse 7. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it. And the men were grieved, and they were very wroth, because he had wrought folly in Israel in line with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done.
You see that ain't ought to be done? We only lay with each other for one. You know what I'm saying? And for two, what is you doing taking a wife and just raping her? And then it's a certain law to come out. If you take a wife and rape her, she is yours indefinitely. Especially she's a virgin. Like, hold on, you just come over here trying to ruin lives? You know what I'm saying? Now look, knowing our forefathers, though, we go hard. So y'all know what's finna happen.
Hard in the paint.
Come on.
And Hamor communed with them, saying, the soul of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter. I pray you give him to wife.
Hey, but look, he already took her and defiled her. Y'all see what's going on? All this is happening in Shechem. Come on.
And make ye marriages with us.
Make ye marriages with us in Shechem. We supposed to only be married to who in Shechem? To Yod Hey Wahey. Y'all see what's going on here? See, look, because Shechem is the marriage child. So his father want his raping thieving ass to marry her, Dinah, in Shechem, when Shechem was already been established marriage aisle between Israel and the Most High. You see how it's coming together? All right, look, let's keep reading. It's gonna come.
Verse 9. And make ye marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us.
Come on.
And take our daughters unto you.
You see that? He want a nation swap.
Yeah.
He wants some mulatto babies. Come on.
And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get ye possessions therein.
Come on.
And Shechem said unto his father and unto his brethren, let me find grace in your eyes.
Ooh, come on.
And what ye shall say unto me, I will give.
Come on.
Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me. But give me the damsel to wife.
Look, I don't care how big the dowry is. I don't care if I got to give up land. I don't care how much cattle I got to give up. I need her. I want her. I'm in love with her. But notice he already took her and defiled her.
Yeah.
How you trying to pay for something you already stole? Huh? Now look, again, keep this in your mind about Israel being married to Yahweh. Yahweh ended up divorcing Israel, couldn't divorce Judah because of certain promises he made. You know what I'm saying? Israel was defiled by idols, and that's the reason why he had to put away. Then the Most High come and put down and kill all these other nations for doing what they doing to us and for taking us, and then establish us back in the land, and all in the marriage aisle is Shechem. This is basically what we read. If y'all seeing this with y'all spiritual eye, already type in some nines, because this is exactly what's going to happen. All you got to do is when you read these scriptures, put your spiritual eye on, and always think about Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, and Israel. And look, it'll match all together. You will see all these Old Testament stories can be used as allegories too, y'all. They can be used as allegories too of what's to come. You see that? So when Mali was been teaching, he's saying the law prophesies. Man, look, the whole book do. The whole book prophesies. Every chapter, every verse means something, and it all pertains to Yod Hey Wahey and his only begotten son, Yahshua. No bull. See how amazing that is? They getting it? Come on.
Genesis chapter 34, verse 12. Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me. But give me the damsel to wife.
Come on.
And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully.
You see, they did what?
They answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, and said, because he had defiled Dinah their sister, and they said unto them, we cannot do this thing to give our sisters to one that is uncircumcised.
So that you a heathen, you are idol. We can't marry idols. You see that? Because in future tense, this is what's gonna get us divorced by Yod Hey Wahey anyway. He like, you a heathen, you a idol. Y'all serve other gods. We can't marry unto y'all that'll defile us. Notice he already took her. Put the pieces together, y'all. Come on.
For that were a reproach unto us. Whew. Verse 15. But in this will we consent unto you, if ye will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised, then will we give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you.
Look, in they spirits, they knew even if you heathens get circumcised, even if y'all get circumcised, y'all still can't be with our people. Y'all can mingle amongst yourselves and serve our God. You know what I'm saying? Even if you be circumcised and you follow our God, we still can't marry under y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just heathens that know who Yod Hey Wahey is now. Right. That don't make you not a heathen. You know what I'm saying? They don't make you us. You still a heathen by bloodline. Ooh-wee. So what's going on? You see that? This other nation is the idols. You see that? Other nation is the idols. Dinah is playing Israel right now. She been took by these other idols. She's been defiled. She's been defiled. Who can come on to her now? How is this going to even play out and work out? How will we be able to even bring her back into the fold? And then he willing to pay money more than a virgin for her. He like, look, you can get whatever you want. Let me get that damsel though.
Israelite.
Let me get that in.
That daughter.
Let me get that daughter.
Right.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? And look, all this stuff is a question and challenge you to get your mind to think. It's time to start thinking outside of the box here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Quit looking at this scripture just like it's just, it's just face value. It's not. It's many mysteries to this Bible. Let's start peeling back these mysteries. Come on up.
Genesis chapter 34, verse 16 again. Then will we give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people.
They want to become one people. Come on.
But if ye will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then will we take our daughter, and we will be gone. And their words pleased Hamor and Shechem, Hamor's son. And the young man deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter, and he was more honorable than all the house of his father.
You see that? He liked the damsel. He liked Dinah so much. He like, look, y'all, we circumcising ourselves tonight. we finna get all this going, because look, I need that woman. Come on. And look, just like how these idols be after our women. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Satan be sniffing our women. Same thing. They be at our women. Right. Is you gonna give in, or is it gonna be a situation like this where he take you? See what I'm saying? Come on.
And Hamor And Shechem his son came unto the gate of their city, and communed with the men of their city, saying, These men are peaceable with us. Therefore let them dwell in the land, and trade therein. For the land, behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters.
Come on.
Only herein will the men consent unto us, for to dwell with us, to be one people, if every male among us be circumcised, as they are circumcised.
Now, Pete, land already been purchased. A parcel of the land, the middle of them deals already been purchased by Yaquab. So regardless, we finna be in the land.
Right.
So he's like, look, my son then went out and just raped a woman. We ain't trying to go to war with them. So look, let's figure out the best way to keep this peaceful. So, you know what I'm saying? In they head, the bros acting like they really at allegiance and being alliance to them. They're like, yeah, we honor that, just get circumcised. They don't even know they got a whole nother trick up their sleeve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fact is, we can't be marrying other nations. We can't be marrying outside our tribes, and we can't be worshiping what? Idols. Think about this in its context. Heathen and idols are the same thing. A heathen and idol are the same thing, because guess what? Heathens have idols as their gods. You see that? You are your God. Isn't Israel and God one? All right, then. So once you keep this in mindset, the metaphysics will start opening itself up to you. Now you see what the Most High be doing, and you can start thinking on higher levels and expanding your conscience. Now when you're reading the Bible, you automatically thinking of the future and the past and the present when you're reading scripture, and you be like, oh, okay, even though this is a literal physical story that actually happened and we can find proof of these things, it's actually an allegory too. And it can be used as something as what we call a higher learning. All right,
There's layers of understanding.
Different layers of understanding. Yes, and that's what we getting today. So make sure y'all writing all this down and y'all following. Yes, we holy, set apart people. Come on.
Verse 23. Shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us.
See that? He like, look, that mean all them in Shechem was like, hey, we ain't finna circumcise ourselves. So they had to talk to me too. Like, look, this is a gain here if we do this. Come on.
And unto Hamor and unto Shechem his son hearken all that went out of the gates of his city.
Come on.
And every male was circumcised. All that went out of the gate of his city.
Right.
And it came to pass on the third day.
Right.
When they were sore. The two of the sons of Yaquab, Simeon and Levi.
You see that? Simeon and Levi, come on.
Dinah's brethren took each man his sword and came upon the city boldly and slew all the men.
You see what happened? So look, they waited till these heathens circumcised themselves. Now look, back then, circumcision was nothing nice. Look it up on YouTube. They'll literally take a blade and a rock, and they'll pull your penis to the tip of that rock, and they'll pull that little turtleneck over there, and boom.
Next.
Hey, next. I'm talking about rock bloody. No, look, no penicillin, no numbing agents, and sometimes Negroes missed. Hey, straight up. Sometimes Negroes miss. So you look, so they literally tired and they got sore penises because they literally had to put their penis on a rock. They had to pull the skin of it forward, and then somebody chopping down with a sharp blade. Next. You know what I'm saying? Go on somewhere, sit down, let that heal up. That's the circumcision. Now they, boy, hey, they let you know though, it's a hard not life for the circumcision. Hey, look, so they sore and they tired. They sitting back, they gotta relax. Look, Simeon and Levi went through Shechem. They done pulled all their swords and they done slew all the men. The men probably sleep, full of pain. They done killed everybody. Come on.
Verse 26, Genesis 34,
literally putting
verse
it on
26.
the line. Yeah, that's literally putting on the line for real. Come on.
And they slew Hamor and Shechem his son with the edge of the sword.
Ooh, come on.
And took Dinah out of Shechem's house.
You see that?
And went out.
They slew both of them. Y'all got to go too. Y'all got to get hit too. Come on.
And went out. The sons of Yaquab came upon the slain and spoiled the city.
Ooh.
Because they had defiled their sister.
And look, that's the same. And that be, look, because they had defiled what?
Their
sister. Now remember, we thinking in the spiritual tense when you go back to Jeremiah 3. All right. It says Judah her treacherous sister.
Still, yeah.
All right. So look, he ended up divorcing Israel. He said, Judah, her treacherous sister, ain't even peeping what's going on, but I got to stay married to her because of Mashiach Yahweh. I got to come back into that land. Israel then went a whoring. They started serving. They married another god and started serving another god. You know what I'm saying? They made a covenant with another god. It's the same thing that's going on right here. She just was taken beyond her will. All right. Now, notice what the Most High and what Christ is doing. He says he's coming back and he's going to strike through the heads of kings to redeem who? His bride.
His bride.
His bride. The one that got the bill in the first place, which is Israel. Yeah. All right. And then he's going to go back and establish the city. Who ain't look, we're reading the same thing, y'all. But look, we're gonna go to Jeremiah 3 just to line everything up. You see that? Come on.
Because they had defiled their sister.
Yeah. Notice after Shechem was destroyed, that's where all the Canaanite wars broke off at. You start seeing all Canaanite wars after that. Yeah, I agree. I was reading in the Ugaritic text and it was speaking about that, like showing how the wars come in versus politics. Yeah, and Jasher. So yeah, that's what kicked it off, bro. Like once this happened, all out war, because you got to think about it, it's bloodline against bloodline, and then we just over here in their land buying up parcels, setting up altars, saying that a God that they don't even know said this is ours. Y'all got to leave or get down and lay down. So of course that's kicking off war. We just basically invaded their land and saying we taking it.
Right.
Our God said this is ours. Now what? Of course that kicked out a lot of wars. All right, come on.
Genesis chapter 34 verse 28. They took their sheep and their oxen and their asses and that which was in the city.
Ooh, so they spoiled them for booty. Come on.
And that which was in the field.
Come on.
And all their wealth.
All their what?
And all their wealth.
Come on.
And all their little ones.
Uh-huh.
And their wives took they captive.
Ain't this what happened when we left up out of Israel, though? We got everything we came in the land with. We got back gold, jewelry, cattle, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like all that gold that's messed up now, that's coming, all that gold coming back to us.
Yeah, run that in.
Run all that back. Come on.
And spoiled even all that was in the house.
Come on.
And Yaquab said to Simeon and Levi, ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaanites and the Perizzites.
You see that? You see that? Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, man, you finna start a whole war with the Perizzites, the Canaanites. You know what I'm saying? But look, why wouldn't you go to war for your sister? You see what I'm saying? Because the Most High finna go to war for us. Mashiach Yahweh finna come and go to war for us. Come on.
And I, being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me and slay me.
Ain't this what they try to do? There's been war kicked off ever since. Come on.
And slay me. And I shall be destroyed, I and my house.
Now check this out. Come on.
And they said, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
Ooh, this is profound once you start getting into Jeremiah 3. What did it say?
And they said, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
All right, hold on. Now look, let's line this whole story up. Let's go to Jeremiah 3, which we went to last time, and let's line it up. Keep all in mind everything we just read. Let's line everything up. Notice the word defile. We got heathens that's like idols. Notice he said, should we deal with our sister as with a harlot? Then we're going to see who played the harlot. Look, it's finna all line up, y'all. This is why I like studying the scripture, because it all just makes so much sense. Once you get into these words and you just start hearing these key words line up, you're like, oh, man, they were talking about that the whole time. This is a future prophecy showing that Israel was finna go off and serve idols. And became the what? Harlot. Come on now. Let's get it.
Jeremiah 3 verse 1.
Y'all, is y'all getting this so far? Type in some nines. Y'all getting it? Y'all seeing these foreshadows? Y'all seeing these foreshadows?
I see.
Contract love to a whole different. Yes, it does. Yeah, they getting it. All right, let's get it.
Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
Come on.
But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Right.
Yet return again to me, saith Yahweh.
Saith Yahweh. So look, he's finna get into the harlotry of Israel. Now notice, Shechem had to be put down because he went into her and took her. According to the law, if you rape a woman and you take her virginity, that is your wife indefinitely.
Forever.
Notice Shechem had to be put down just to be brought back into the fold. Just for Dinah to be brought back into the fold. So like we finna start seeing all this before the laws was even established, man. Like what's really going on here? And look, it show you how much hard he go for his wife. Come on.
Lift up thine eyes unto the high places and see where thou hast not been lying with. In the ways hast thou set for them.
You see that? It says, lift up thy eyes into the high places and see what thou have not been lying with. Come on.
In the ways hast thou set for them, as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredom.
You see that? It says, if you go to the top of a mountain and you look down at all the land, it says you've been hit in every spot of this deal, man. It says, see what place that you ain't been lying with.
That you have not been.
Yeah, you've been just having sex with idols and different guys over all the land. You done polluted the land just like Arabian in the wilderness. It says, thou have polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness. That's what's going on. That's the reason why Israel got the bill of divorce in the first place. Come on.
Therefore, the showers have been withholden, and there have been no latter rain.
You see that? He calls it the drought. Now look, the fastest way to get a drought in your land, commit some adultery and some whoredom or some fornication on your land. The land becomes cursed. It won't rain for 1,000 years. It'd be a dust bowl going on. And look, that's why you see most of Israel is like a dust bowl desert right now. It's still grass and flourishing places in certain little areas, but for the most part, man, our land is straight like a dust bowl. And that's why when we start getting into Isaiah 51, Ezekiel 31, Job 2 and 3, and Revelations 2 and Genesis 9, 2 and 9, you're gonna see he's gonna bring this all back into a flourishing green land once the marriage take place. Until then, look, we gotta pay for the wicked crimes we did against our husband. Come on.
And thou hast a whore's forehead.
We said in what?
A whore's forehead.
Come on.
Thou refuses to be ashamed.
Look, you ain't even ashamed. According to scripture, that's called a bitch. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You a whorish woman and you ain't even ashamed of it. That's just like how Babylon is. Everybody sip from her cup and everybody feel her calamity. She just sip it and then say, what? I have done no wrong. Talk about a Proverbs where she just wipe her lips. I ain't done nothing to nobody. Whorish woman. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 4. Will thou not from this time cry unto me? My Abba, thou art the guide of my youth.
Come on.
Will he reserve his anger forever? Will he keep it to the end? Behold, thou hast spoken and done evil things as thou couldest.
Come on.
The Most High said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done?
You see that? Have y'all seen what backsliding Israel have done? You see your married wife over there just doing all types of things, sleeping with all types of gods, just doing what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? And he got to look at this. Imagine you walking in on your wife having sex with another man. That's exactly what's going on here. Exactly what's going on. And the Most High still loved us so much that he figured out a way to bring us back into the fold. That's deep. That's deep. Can y'all picture that? Can you imagine some things like that? Come on.
She has gone up upon every high mountain.
You see that? She going up upon every high mountain. Now remember, he said, go up into y'all high places and look around and see where you ain't been effed at, where you ain't been sexed at. We can't call it making love because you're cheating. This is the definition of cheating, adultery. So we can't call it that. You just effing for $1 for free, for real. He said it because in the one script he said at least y'all could have got paid for it. At least could have got paid for it. Yes, we are beyond unworthy. And look, notice all this is going down, and then we in Shechem and steady establishing covenant after covenant after covenant, walking down this marriage aisle, erecting altars. All these are basically ornaments for marriage. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman nose ring was an ornament for marriage. This is all they doing. They setting up all these altars. He blessing them. They buying parcels in the land. It's going down in Shechem. Everything has been established in Shechem, right? Which is in the middle of Israel. And then we go do all this. Go be a straight whore, man. Like turn our backs on our husband. Then he divorced us and loved us so much, he had to bring his only begotten son to come and die for us to fulfill the law, because you couldn't even be let free until your husband died. Other than that, you stayed with who you stayed with. Right. We straight made a covenant with another man. And then he couldn't touch us no more because we got hit after he gave us up. And according to his own law, he can't come into us again because he divorced us and we married somebody else. Man, look, it's deep.
It gets deep.
It gets deep, man. And look, all this is taking place around our land, and it's going down in the central of our land, which we call Shechem. And we seeing all this. Oh, look, wait till we get to it. I ain't gonna
between the two shoulder
man,
blades.
between the two shoulder blades. All this is in what? The mind. What's between the shoulder blades? The head. What's inside the head? The brain. What the brain connected to? The consciousness, the mind. You see that? That's why he said, even if you look on a woman and you think to lust after her, and she a married woman, you are already committed the act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Idol worshiping and adultery starts in the mind first, then it manifests in the physical. You know what I'm saying? You want and you lust to serve another god, then you make the idol out and carve it out of wood and stone. You know what I'm saying? That's how that happened. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse the end of 6. She has gone up upon every mountain, every high mountain, and under every green tree, and there have played the harlot.
And we see that till this day. The Christmas trees being in the house. You know what I'm saying? They was doing the same thing back then. There's always been that tree, the tree in the garden. Huh? And look, if you notice, if you go back to Shechem, hold on. But we establishing something. We saying it's the garden. We're gonna prove it. It says you go upon every high mountain, Mount Ebal, and worship a tree. Look, Mount Ebal, it says put all the curses on this one, and you yell from the curses. Then on Mount Gerashim, it says all of these are what? All these the blessings. All right, now once you start really putting things in perspective, and it's this map that I got from them, and it lines on top of each other. Look, it's all the proof is there. Too many scriptures backing it up. You know what I'm saying? Israel is our homeland, man, and Jerusalem is where it's going down at. But look, Shechem, and if you stretch it out and you do these 4 rivers, hey, that's where the garden was lying at. We got married in this isle and we established covenants, all types of covenants right here. Period. We're gonna read it. Come on.
And there hath played the harlot. Verse 7.
Hold on, let me get back here real quick. All right, 7.
And I said, after she had done all these things, turn thou unto me.
You see that? Even after we done played the harlot and all that, he like, look, just come on back home. Come on back home, love. Come on.
But she returned not.
She say, look, the grass is greener on the other side. Come on.
And her treacherous sister, Judah, saw it.
You see that her treacherous sister, Judah, saw it. She just looking. She ain't saying nothing. She finna go stanky legging, playing a whore too. You know what I'm saying? You see, they be in cahoots with each other.
Yeah.
That's what these sisters do. They be in cahoots with each other. Come on.
And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery.
So what did Israel do?
Commit
adultery. Come on.
I had put her away.
He put her away and did what?
And given her a bill of divorce.
And gave her a bill of divorce. There you go. Gave her a bill of divorce. Now, according to the law, once you give a bill of divorce, certain stipulations got to be followed. Come on.
Yet her treacherous sister, Judah, feared not.
Ooh, come on.
But went and played the harlot also.
And went and played the harlot also. And you see, that's why Levi and Simeon's like, what? We just gonna let Dinah go play the harlot? Like, we can't do that. You know, we ain't supposed to be making covenants with them and by law, you know what I'm saying? If he take a virgin, that's his virgin, and he was willing to pay for it, even though he raped her, but that was gonna be her indefinitely. She can't be married to no heathens. You might as well bow down and worship idols. Makes sense. And that show you how messed up messing with these heathens is too. They straight be looked at as idols of other gods, man. Come on.
And it came to pass through the likeness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones.
Then we just read that back in Genesis chapter 34. It said that doing that type of stuff defiles the land. Come on.
And committed adultery with stones and with stocks.
Come on.
And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah had not turned unto me with her whole heart.
With her whole heart, meaning she tried to turn, but it was not sincere at all. You know what I'm saying? Fake repentance. Yeah, I won't do it no more. Yeah, can I come back home? As soon as you get back home, you back doing the same stuff you was doing in the first place. Come on.
But feignedly saith the Most High. And Yahweh said unto me, the backsliding Israel have justified herself more than treacherous Judah.
You see that? Black side and Israel have justified herself more than Judah treachered herself. You see that? I didn't have to give her a bill of divorce. I couldn't even get rid of Judah, Yahweh died, because Mashiach got to come through the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? I have to keep my promise. My word can't return back void. Come on.
Go and proclaim these words toward the north.
Ooh, come on.
And say, return, thou backsliding Israel, saith Yahweh, and I will not cause my anger to fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith the Most High, and I will not keep anger forever. Only acknowledge thy iniquity.
See that? Acknowledge your wrongs. Come on.
That thou hast transgressed against the Most High, thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree. And ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Most High.
Come on.
Verse 14.
Check out 14, y'all.
Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you.
You see that? For I am married unto you. Come on.
And I will take you one of a city.
Come on.
And two of a family. And I will bring you to Zion.
And I will do what?
And I will bring you to Zion.
Come on.
And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
We can stop there right there because we got to go back. We're going to pick that back up. All right, now look, let's get into it. So far, we see that the land was bought by Yahweh. We see that Dana got raped in his land. All this is in Shechem. Let's keep going. Let's go. We only got to go to that one. Let's go down and just go to Genesis 12. Genesis 12, 1 through 7. Let's get to Abraham real quick. Genesis 12, 1 through 7. We're just going to walk y'all through Shechem. Get it up.
Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. Now the master had said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country, from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee.
You see that? You gotta leave. Hey, you gotta leave Terror house, man.
Yeah.
It's too many idols there. See, it's always been about other idols. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's his first command. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no other God before me. Come on.
And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing.
Come on.
And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee.
Come on.
And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
That's right. Come on.
So Abram departed as Yahweh had spoken unto him, and Lot went with them. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran.
See that? This when he departed from Haran. So that means when they had left from Ur, they had been in Haran for a little second. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into Jasher, you start getting into Jasher chapter 9. You know what I'm saying? Jasher chapter 9 started at 1, read to 19. That's where he was smashing up all them idols at. That's where he was playing with his father. Like, hey, look, man, the biggest idol, the biggest god killed the other gods. You know what I'm saying? And it ate the food. And it ate all the food. You see that? But look, the Most High had better plans for Abraham. Like, look, quit playing around with this dude. Your daddy's off. He don't think he gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit him right here. He gonna get left here stinking. You gonna get up out of there and you go to where I told you to go. Walk until I tell you to stop. Right? Come on.
And Abram took Sarah his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran.
Come on.
And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan.
Going to where?
Into the land of Canaan.
Into the land of Canaan.
And into the land of Canaan they came.
Hold on. Into the land of Canaan they came. Let's pull up the map. Let's look at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get visual here. All right. We see the land of Canaan right here. Boom. There you go. You see Shechem smack there in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Depending on whether you at by the Great Sea, if you facing north to south, Jerusalem either gonna be to your right or left. You know what I'm saying? But notice the neighboring sister of Shechem is what? Jerusalem. Look at it. There it go right there, y'all. See that? Oh, we. So look, we see what's going on. We got a visual of what's going on. Now, when you start getting into Tyree, right, and you start reading the book of Ezekiel, and he start talking about the king, and he start talking about, for you were one of the biggest trees in the Garden of Eden. And he's talking to this king of this land. And you start mapping the maps up, you like, hold on, man. Look, everything been making sense. And like Mali been saying, he been talking about Jerusalem and Israel the whole entire time. And it's all been about marriage, his divorce, and how to get them back into the wedding chamber. It's crazy the whole entire time. All right, let's go back. Just giving y'all a visual. Let me blow it back up. All right. Let's do 5 again.
Genesis 12, verse 5. And Abram took Sarah his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran.
Right.
And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan. And into the land of Canaan they came.
It says into the land of Canaan they came. Now check this out. Come on.
And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Shechem.
So he passed through the land. All right. That pass is literally a Bari Hebrew. All right. Now check this out. It says he passed through the land unto a place of Shechem, meaning he passed and he went to Shechem, y'all. All right. Let's look it up. See that? Shechem. Same thing. Let's read it real quick.
Strong's H, 7927. Shechem. Shechem.
Let's look it up just for y'all eyes. Don't it say the same thing we just read? So even though y'all see it spelt like 6 different times throughout the Old Testament and the New Testament called it a totally different name. What do they say? They say back of shoulders. So we not making this up. Son of Herman. It says, there it go, the Hivites at Shechem. Remember, they got hit because they took Dinah. So this is the same spot. Notice Abraham passing through the land of Israel, but where did he go stop at, though? He stopped in Shechem. Why did he stop in Shechem? That's the whole question we should be asking ourselves. So let's go back to Genesis. Chapter 12. What's that, verse 7?
Verse 6.
Verse 6. Let's go back. Why did he stop in his land? Look, he going out through Canaan, but he stopped in Shechem. Let's read that one more time for them, Mark.
And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Shechem, unto the plain of Moreh.
Right, into the plain of Moreh. Moreh is a tree, a big, gigantic tree inside of Shechem. Now look, check out this, because it's just a plain, but when you look up the word, it's a tree. And look, tell me why this tree's still there. Like, they be acting like that we just didn't exist and there's no evidence of us, and we all throughout this deal. Like, stop it, man. All right, so let's look this up. Let's look up the plain. Let's see what plain means. And let's see, and look, let's look up what Moreh mean too. For those that know Hebrew, you already know what Moreh is. All right, let's look at the word plain.
Strong's H, 436. Alone.
Alone. That deal says what? A tree, a great tree. What that deal say? A great tree, a plain. Look there. It says a oak. Now it's giving you what it is, a oak or a strong tree. Plain. Now, once we start getting into Jacob, when he put them idols up under that tree, it's gonna be the same exact tree. What was this tree? And then you start getting into there where they was receiving visions. They were sitting up under the oak tree in Shechem. What tree was that? It's the same tree that everybody kept passing by. Same altars that everybody kept building. Look, this was the spot of the marriage, flat out. And yes, it's getting deeper and deeper. Let's go back. If y'all getting this so far, type in some 9s. Y'all getting this so far, type in some 9s. Go back to Genesis chapter 12. Blow it up. What verse was we on?
6.
All right, verse 6. My bad. We don't have to keep going back and forth. I got to show them all this.
No, it's all good.
Oh, we got to look up Moreh. My bad. Let's look up Moreh, y'all. Hold on, I'm tripping. We got to look up all this. These names mean something.
Strong's H, 4176. First century. Moreh.
Moreh. What that deal say? Teacher. I told y'all, everybody know that. That's why people say Moreh this, Moreh that means teacher. So this tree taught them. Now, when you go back to the Garden of Eden, it says you can eat of any tree or take counsel from any tree of the garden, but you better not take counsel from the tree of knowledge, good and evil that's sitting on Mount Ebal. Now we see when you look up the tree Moreh, this great tree, it means teacher. Well, what is this tree teaching them? That's what I'm saying, man. Look, it's time to get to it. Let's really learn some stuff here. It means teacher. And that's why they would sit up under the teacher and get counsel from the Most High. Notice every time they received a vision, they were sitting under what? A memory oak tree. Tree of Moreh.
The memory oak.
The memory oaks. See that? Man, look, this Bible is something spectacular, man. I'm telling you. All right, let's go back to it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's super crazy, ain't it? All right, let's get back to it. Verse 6 again. Look, this is just one verse. We didn't pull like 8 jewels out of one verse. Hey, straight up. All right, it says, and the Canaanite was in the land. Come on.
And Yahweh appeared unto Abram.
So Yahweh appeared unto Abram where?
By that tree.
In where? Where's this tree at?
In Shechem.
In Shechem. All right, so we see Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh came down and appeared before Abram in Shechem, right by the memory oak tree. This tree means Moreh, which means teacher. And look, don't get it twisted. This tree is a mountain today, y'all. This tree is big. I did a whole video talking about angels and demons and shapeshifters and showed y'all the trees and the giants is actually fossilized mountains now. You think it's a mountain, you walking up the back of a giant, the shoulder of a giant. And why? And look, why is Shechem called the shoulders? Hey, look, I'm just saying, man. I don't know, but it all makes sense. All right, come on out.
And Yahweh appeared unto Abram and said, unto thy seed will I give this land.
He said that unto thy seed I will give this land. This is how you know, because right after that, when Jacob came, what did he do? He went and bought it.
Yeah.
You see that? We see a promise go out, then we see things start getting made for provisions. You see that? And check this out. You must buy your version. You have to buy your, like, once we link it, it's gonna make sense, y'all. Let's keep writing down these key words I'm saying, because you gotta buy your version. That diary better look good. Huh? Come on, let's get it.
And there build he an altar unto Yahweh.
Now, didn't Yaquab do the same thing?
Right.
Yaquab, when we just read in Genesis 33, 1 all the way to 19, Yaquab built an altar there after he pinched his tent. He pinched his tent in the middle of Shechem, and then he bought the land, and then he built an altar. All right. Now we see Abram doing the same exact thing. Come on.
Who appeared unto him. And he removed from thence unto a mountain on the east of Bethel.
Now he in the mountain in the east of Bethel. Come on.
And pitched his tent, having Bethel on the west and high on the east. And there he built an altar unto Yahweh and called upon the name of the Most High.
We can stop there right there. Now look, in part 3 of this lesson, I'm going to show lines from every altar you build. Ooh. If you actually draw a line to every altar you build, it's going to make a shape that everybody called demonic.
Oh, that's the star or something.
The star, hey, no more. This deal make a shape that, you know what I'm saying, that everybody called demonic. Everybody done cast out. Spooky. And we're not saying it's the shield of David, because the shield of David is Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. But I'm just saying, once you start drawing lines to all these altars, first you start getting a triangle, then there's going to be another triangle right on top of that triangle that's going the opposite way. Oh, we got to talk about that. It's lessons out there called Yahweh's triangles. Look it up on YouTube. If you actually trace these altars, trace all the establishment they built, it literally makes what they call a hexagram.
Oh, wait.
I'm saying, man, look, let's get deep, man. Let's get deep. Let's get deep. And I ain't telling nobody to go out there and put on a hexagram. I'm just showing you how deep this is. And we need the lily. That's right, the lily. Yeah. We need to start being more receiving of information before we start judging information off of, before you cast it off as evil or start calling things witchcraft. Because most of the time it just be deeper knowledge that y'all are afraid to look into, and it be right there inside of your Bible. That's right, Jaul M, the Merkabah, or what they call the chariot. Yeah, the chariot, the moving vehicle, the Merkabah. Yep, Ezekiel. Yep, the Merkabah, most definitely. All right, let's stop there right there. Let's go into another Shechem. We did that. Let's do Genesis 35. Genesis 35 and start at 1. Be writing this stuff down, y'all, because we finna start linking everything together. Genesis 35. Start at verse 1. Got a shovel in his hand.
Genesis 35, verse 1.
Come on with it.
And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh said unto Yaquab, arise, go up to Bethel.
Come on.
And dwell there. And make there an altar unto Yahweh that appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother. Then Yaquab said unto his household, and to all that were with him. Put away the strange gods.
Put a what?
Put away the strange
Let's
gods.
start this from 1 again. Come on. Gonna read this slow so they can get what's finna go down. Come on.
And Yahweh said unto Yaqub, arise, go up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make there an altar unto Elohim, that appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother.
Come on.
Then Yaqub said unto his household, and to all that were with him, put away the strange gods.
So they had strange gods. Come on.
That are among you. And be clean.
And be what?
And be clean. And change your garments.
Come on.
And let us arise and go up to Bethel.
All right. So look, they said, let us arise and go up to Bethel. So that means right now they are where? They in Shechem. They in Shechem, y'all. Let's keep this in mind. They in Shechem. All right, come on.
And I will make there an altar unto the Most High.
You see that? Come on.
Who answered me in the day of my distress.
Ooh.
And was with me in the way which I went.
Come on. Verse 34 is very, very important. Come on.
Verse 4, you mean?
I mean, yeah, verse 4.
And they gave unto Yaqub all the strange gods which were in their hand.
Now look, they gave to all the strange gods that Israel in their hand. They gave it to Jacob, right? Now, what do Jacob do with these idols? Or what do Jacob do with these adulterous husbands? Because they sleeping with us and we married to Yod Hey Wahe. Come on.
And all their earrings which were in their ears.
And
Yaqub hid them under the oak, which was by Shechem.
Now, if he hid them under the oak, which was by Shechem, then what tree was this, y'all? Don't tell them, y'all. What tree was this? I need y'all to answer. What was this oak tree in Shechem called? That's all I want to know. What was this oak tree in Shechem called? This is a quick, what they call it? An open book test.
Yeah.
It's an open book test. What was this tree called? Somebody, anybody. Let's see if y'all listening and paying attention. Moray. And what do moray mean? What do moray mean? Somebody, anybody. What does it mean? Moray. Okay. Now what does it mean? Okay. Y'all got the Hebrew word for it. Teacher. All right. Now check this out. Let's read this again and let's put this in perspective. Why would he take the strange God and sit him up under the tree of Moray? Under the teacher? Look, I don't think they're getting this. Let's read it one more time. Let's slow it down and read it one more time.
You want me to start from the top?
Yeah, start from the top again.
Genesis chapter 35, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Jacob, arise, go up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make there an altar unto Adonai.
Come on.
That appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau, thy brother.
Right.
Then Yaqub said unto his household, and to all that were with him, put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean.
Ooh.
And change your garments.
And do what?
And change your garments.
You see that? Put away your strange gods. It says, and be clean and change your garments, meaning that these strange gods had defiled them, just like treacherous Israel became defiled by playing the harlot. All right, come on.
And let us arise and go up to Bethel.
All right, now if he say, let us arise and go up to Bethel, that means they still in a place where the Most High came and visit him at. Come on.
And I will make there an altar unto Yahweh.
Right.
Who answered me in the day of my distress.
Come on.
And was with me in the way which I went.
Come on.
And they gave unto Yaqub all the strange gods.
So they gave him all the strange gods. Come on.
Which were in their hands.
Which were in their hands. This is how you know that there was wood and stone.
Right.
Come on.
And all their earrings.
Ooh.
Which were in their ears.
Come on.
And Yaqub hid them under the oak, which was by Shechem.
And he hid them under that same oak that we was just talking about, which was by Shechem. This oak was called the oak of memory or moray. And what do moray mean? It means teacher. So why would he put strange gods under this strong teacher? What is really going on? Let's put it together. What's going on? Come on.
And they journeyed, and the terror of Yahweh was upon the cities that were round about them. And they did not pursue after the sons of Yaqub.
And that's right. Okay, that's Judah. Kevin Bowman, that's right. The tree of life. That's right, my brother. The tree of life is likened unto the tree of life. And that's why it's mentioned so many times. And that's why it's the teacher. Who is our teacher? Before, look, this the whole thing. Before Mashiach came and left us the spirit, who was our teacher?
He was.
All right, come on. Who was that rock that followed us in the wilderness?
Yeah.
Like, who was that water? Who was them 4 rivers that connected and grew the tree of life?
Yeah.
Like, once you start looking up these words, all these words are different attributes that was the Messiah before he actually manifested himself and came in the flesh. Yes, it gets that deep. Come on.
So Yaquab came to Luz, which is in the land of Canaan,
Right?
that is Bethel.
Uh-huh.
He and all the people that were with him.
Uh-huh.
And he built there an altar.
He did what?
He built there an altar.
Come on.
And called the place El Bethel.
Come on.
Because there Yahweh appeared unto him when he fled from the face of his ark.
All right, we can stop there right there. All right, so look, let's look what we got so far. We got Yaquab buying land in Shechem, buying Shechem, you know what I'm saying, and building an altar. We got Abraham being called up out of Haran, going into Shechem, building an altar. All right, we got Jake taking all these false gods and putting them up under an oak tree called Teacher Moray in Shechem and builds an altar. All right, let's keep going. What else we got going down in this deal? Let's go to.
We got some death.
We got death going down. Dinah got taken and got raped.
Right.
Got taken and got raped in Shechem. And they basically bought back the wife of Israel to God. Look, it's so many spiritual nuggets going down inside of this. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what Moshe did in Shechem. Let's go to Deuteronomy 11. Deuteronomy 11, let's start at verse 20. And then we're going to get into some of these pictures. If y'all getting some understanding, overstanding, and understanding so far, please type in some 9s for me. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Well, I'm in Genesis again. Deuteronomy chapter 11. We're going to start at verse 20. Start at verse 20. All right, they get it. Is it coming together or not, y'all? Is it coming together? To see, I like to build things up. All right, let's get it.
Okay.
All right, here go where the daggers come. The daggers gonna start coming out now. The daggers gonna start coming out now, y'all. Y'all better be writing this stuff down. Look, we finna build a giant spider web, a significant what they call them, network of scriptures that all function the same. Look, the whole Bible is talking about the same thing all throughout it. I don't know why people separate. There is no such thing as Old and New Testament. There ain't. It's just witnesses upon witnesses upon witnesses talking about the same things. There's different stories happen in the same land, the same locations, bringing out the same event. Synchronicity. The Bible is full of that. The Bible is full of synchronicity, y'all. And all this is about us marrying back to Yod Hey Wah Hey through his son, bringing us back in and show how faithful and true he is without being a liar. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 20.
Come on.
And thou shalt write them upon doorposts of thine house and upon thy gates.
Come on.
That your days may be multiplied,
Mm-hmm.
and the days of your children, in the land which Yahweh sware unto your Abbas to give them, as the days of heaven upon the earth.
Ooh, come on.
For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments, which I command you.
Now remember, the commandments is nothing but your vows. Them are your marriage vows. Them are your marriage vows. All right. So if you break a commandment, you're doing what? Breaking your vow. You break your vow, you disannul the actual marriage agreement. You can be put away. That's all that's been going on here. Come on.
For if you shall diligently keep all these commandments, which I command you, to do them, to love the Most High, your power, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him.
Come on.
Then will the Most High drive out all these nations before you,
Ooh.
and ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than
Yourselves. Verse 24.
than yourselves.
Verse 24 says, every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours, from the wilderness of Lebanon. It says from the river Euphrates, even unto the uttermost sea shall your coast be. Now, when you look up the word coast, is actually isles. Now, notice the river Euphrates. Notice the river Euphrates. This is the same river that Abraham actually crossed over when he was coming up out of the land of Ur and going into Haran. Now, the great river Euphrates is mentioned in Genesis, surpassing what? The garden. All right, look, we finna link this stuff up. The Garden of Eden is in Israel. Point blank, period. And this the marriage isle that he is redeeming his bride on, and he's gonna marry her there. He's gonna marry her there. Come on.
I wonder, was Adam married to Eve there?
Yeah, bro, we going to it. Genesis, yeah, okay. We already on it. Look, we already got this down. Yeah. See, look, when we get to the Revelations 2, we got to go back to Genesis 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That same isle, and then it was talking about that the Most High walked through the midst of the garden. If he walked through the midst, that means he walked through the shoulders. Oh man, and you start lining these maps up, boy, it start making all types of sense.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 25. There shall no man be able to stand before you. For the master, your Elohim, shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon.
Come on.
As he has said unto you, behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
All right, so he set before them this day a blessing and a curse. All right, both of these are in the midst. You got a blessing and a curse. All right, now the tree of knowledge, good and evil, was a cursed tree. The blessed tree was the tree of life in the midst of the garden. Come on.
Yo.
Come on.
And a curse, if ye will not obey the commandments of Yahweh, your Elohim, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day.
Start that over from 26. Okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing, if ye obey the commandments of Yahweh, your Elohim, which I command you this day. And a curse, if you will not obey the commandments of Yahweh, your Elohim, but turn aside out of the way, which I command you this day, to go after other gods, which ye have not known.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass, when the Most High thy Elohim have brought thee in unto the land whither thou goest to possess it.
Come on.
That thou shalt put the blessings upon Mount Gerizim, and the curse upon Mount Ebal.
Now the whole question is why he gonna put the blessings on Mount Gerizim and why he gonna put the curses on Mount Ebal. So let's go back to Shechem real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the maps. Let's get it. Let's get her done. Hold on. All right. Let's blow them up real quick. All right, here we go. So we got the marriage isle, which is in Shechem. Y'all can see my marker. Shechem is in the middle. All right. On the left, you got Mount Gerizim. Then on the right, you got Mount Ebal. He said he gonna put the curses on Mount Ebal and he gonna put the blessings on Mount Gerizim. Notice Shechem is in the middle. This is the marriage isle, and this is where I'm circling my marker at. This is where they putting all and erecting all the altars and putting all they bets at right here. What is going on? What is so significant by her? And then if you go later into the New Testament and you go into the book of John, it shows you that well was erected here where they started drinking the water from, right where this era was at. All these things happen right here, and the Messiah passed through, and it says only to go into the land of Shechem. We're gonna go back and read it. He could have went many different ways to get to where he was going, but notice he had to pass through Shechem. And he sat down at that well in that Sumerian, which is this wife, right, that was put away with for committing adultery. He said, you don't deal with us. You know what I'm saying? We off. We have another nation. This was actually a Hebrew Israelite that just started serving other gods. What the Most High tell her? I mean, what did Christ tell her? Only if you knew who you were sitting by could have brought you back in the fold. So what is going on here? And why is it always this particular spot where all these things happen at? Huh?
We about to find out.
We finna find out. Well, I think they already found out, but yeah. You gotta make it suspenseful. All right, let's get back to it. Hold on, let me find out where I'm at.
Deuteronomy 11, verse 29.
All right, Deuteronomy 11, verse 29. Come on. So the sheep and the goat gathering separate, right there. Hey, look. So look, it all is all making sense once you put everything together. Notice Most High always deal with opposites. It's left or right, it's up and down, it's wicked, it's righteousness. You know what I'm saying? We finna start seeing what he doing. And look, notice what he's doing, y'all, because this is an ample theater. So when they stand up and they start pronouncing these curses and the blessings, the whole Israel can hear it. Because they dead center in Israel and Shechem. And they on the mountains and everybody else down in the valley, y'all. They down in the Isles. And they yelling all the curses and all the blessings from each mountain. That's a natural amphitheater, period. Just imagine blowing some horns in that deal. Blowing the shofar in that deal. It's a natural amphitheater.
Microphone speakers.
Yeah, it's yeah. All right, come on with it.
And it shall come to pass, Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 29. And it shall come to pass, when Yahweh thy Elohim have brought thee in unto the land whither thou goest to possess it, that thou shalt put the blessings upon Mount Gerizim and the curses upon Mount Ebal.
Now, we just seen where that's at. We just looked at the land to see how they look. Come on.
Are they not on the other side, Jordan?
Ooh, now we're establishing more places. We're establishing more places. Or are they not on the other side of Jordan? All right, so now you got Jordan, you got the Jordan River. When we go to the maps, we have to line these things up. Everything gonna start making sense. See, the thing I like about the Bible, it gives you location. It don't need to hide nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? You start reading the Book of the Dead, and the Egyptian, the Medu Netra. They don't give you no locations. They just say Kemet. That's it. They don't tell you if it's no, if it's upper, if it's lower. And they just mention that, and they always mention the Nile Valley. That's it. You don't get no other locations. See, but when you start getting into these scriptures, you get locations, pinpoint locations, and you can straight Google map them till this day, and the stuff's still there. But they saying we never existed though. Like, stop playing, man.
Because them Kemet cats be saying that.
Yeah, they say we never existed though.
Because our prophets and everybody's still in their graves, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot.
Yeah,
getting paper stuck up their rear
ends. All right, let's get it.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 30. Are they not on the other side, Jordan, by the way where the sun goeth down?
Now look, all right, now it's giving you a direction. The sun only go down where? On the what? On the sun go down where? On the west. Because east means high rise, sunrise. You know what I'm saying? So now we got the west of Jordan. All right, keep all this in mind. Write this down, family. We got the west of Jordan. It talked about the river of Euphrates. All this is going around Shechem, right? Look, it's giving you locations. We just ain't been researching. Come on.
In the land of the Canaanites, which dwell in the Champaign over against Gilgal, besides the plains of Moreh.
Now, hold on. Now it's giving us another location. This is talking about the plain mean tree, Moreh mean teacher. This is going back to that oak tree, which is right around Shechem. All right? Write all this down. Yes. Come on.
We gotta pray.
Let's go and get it. It's 10:10. Let's finish this out.
For ye shall pass over Jordan to go in to possess the land which Yahweh your Elohim giveth you, and ye shall possess it and dwell therein.
Come on.
And ye shall observe to do all the statutes and judgments which I set before you this day.
All right, let's go and get this prayer off. Let me get this camera back. Hold on. Where y'all at? Let me find y'all. I got so many things built up here. Stop. All right, I'm back. All right, if y'all get some understanding, and overstanding so far, type in some nines, we get this prayer off and we get back. Yeah, look, y'all like this, share this. If it's making sense, type in some nines for me. And if y'all get some understanding, type in some nines. And if y'all not, y'all need any questions, the maps. Yeah, and if y'all got any questions, you know what I'm saying, when we done praying, ask them if it's pertaining towards the lesson though. You get some understandable? All right, cool. All right, let's get it. I'll grab it. Oh, if you get it, I'll grab it. Find it real quick. Yeah, I'm still reading mine. Remember, they still gotta read mine. But where is that? All right, we all good? Let's get it. Abinu.
Abinu.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yikadesh.
Yikadesh.
Shinka.
Shinka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Malkuteka.
Malkuteka.
Yease.
Yease.
Ratzonka.
Ratzonka.
Kabashamayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Cain.
Cain.
Ba'aretz.
Ba'aretz.
Etlakim.
Etlakim.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Tainlanu.
Tainlanu.
Hayom.
Hayom.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
All.
All.
Kataenu.
Kataenu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shelsokim.
Shelsokim.
Gam.
Gam.
Anapnu.
Anapnu.
Lakotim.
Lakotim.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayon.
Nisayon.
Ki.
Ki.
In. Kotzenu.
Kopsenu.
Mimhara.
Mihara.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Mamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahatiferet.
Wahatifaret.
Laome.
Laome.
Olami.
Olami.
Aman.
Aman.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah.
Right.
Yeah, you say it enough times reading it in that Hebrew, you do start to remember that deal.
Right.
All right, so let me go back to my. Hold on, family. All right, I'm back in. I'm back. So look, do y'all got any questions before we go into this later half? You know what I'm saying? This is the later half of the lesson. We got a few more scriptures to get through. Then we're gonna get into the garden. You know what I'm saying? And link it up to the water, and we're gonna go and get up out of here. But before we get deeper in, y'all got any questions? You know what I'm saying? Concerning the lesson. We can answer them real quick. Let me know. Holla at your brother.
Praise.
That's right. Praise the mighty Yah. They on your amp. What's a delay like a mug on her? So I guess y'all ain't got no questions. All right. Why would the
idols
place
under the tree of Moreh?
So it's the whole thing is when they say confess your sins, and basically who's basically the who pardoned us for our transgressions. You know what I'm saying? The Messiah. So we see that the tree of Moreh is a representation of the Messiah. We see that the rock that followed them through the wilderness is the representation of the Messiah. We see that the 4 waters in the heads that sprung up into the tree of life that he called the living waters is a representation of the Messiah. So we see all throughout the Old Testament that the Messiah actually, I want to say, disguised himself as nature. He was always with us, even in the Old Testament. So the tree of Moreh represents him. The tree of life, onto the tree of life, and onto the tree of life. So when you start looking at these things and you start getting into the garden, you see Christ all in the garden way before he even manifested himself in the flesh. So all this going back to that. You got the tree of Moreh, you got the Mount Ebal where the curses is gonna get shout from. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Mount of Gerashim where the blessings get shout from, and then in the middle you got the marriage owl where all these ornaments of marriage is at. That they call them altars that he had to buy. Notice he had to buy this for a parcel of 100 silvers. You know what I'm saying? For 100 silvers. So like once you start getting into the price and everything, what it's bought for, it's like, dang, this just sounds like a whole marriage thing. You know what I'm saying? You got the owl, then you got people sitting on the right side of the owl and on the left side of the owl. And then you're gonna see Mashiach Yahushua, you know what I'm saying, like at the burning bush in the mountain, how he walked through the pieces of flesh. You're going to see the Most High doing the same thing in Genesis with Abraham. So what's really going on here, and why was all this going on in Shechem? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you get it? So all this is going back in Shechem. It's showing the marriage, the covenant, that everything been made. And I'm talking about way before Mount Sinai, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Was already covenants made prior to that. That covenant that was made with Abraham. What about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for real. You know what I'm saying? Shem. What about Shem? Shem was a Melchizedek teacher, right?
Right.
Where was his covenant established at? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Noah, where was his covenant established at? Adam, where was his covenant established at? You see what I'm saying? It goes back deep. The Garden of Eden. And that's what the whole thing is. Locating the Garden of Eden and showing that this was the marriage, the marriage hour where it happened at. You know what I'm saying? But like we can't take Shechem is just a special place, but we can never take away from Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? We can never take away from Jerusalem, and we can never take away from Israel. But we just established in the first things that was going down was in Shechem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Give them respect.
Yeah. That's all we talking about.
The whole land is highly
The
active.
whole land is highly active though.
Right.
But it's certain spots like Bethel. It goes down in Bethel. You know what I'm saying? But we just showing where the first altars was literally put up at by Abraham was like Shechem. You know what I'm saying? Then you see other altars getting put up though, like in Genesis 4:18 with Abel. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you sacrifice and you have to put up an altar in all these spots. And then when you actually draw a map of these spots, you know what I'm saying? You actually get a 6-sided star. And if you go back even more, you come up with an 8-sided star. You start getting into all types of stuff. And then you get into geometry and shapes. You like, oh man, this stuff.
They say the 30 degrees and 30
yes.
degrees.
Yeah, 360 degrees, what so-called makes the mark of the tie of the cross. It gets into all of that. And it's deep when you just look at it on a mathematic. Like this Bible is mind-blowing, man. Mind-blowing. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get it. Where we at? Where we leave off at? All right, that was it of that.
Deuteronomy 11.
All right, so we did Deuteronomy 11. Let's do Deuteronomy 27. Let me change my screen back. Any more questions? We answered that for you, sis. Bina, did I get and Shechem mean? Yeah, Shechem actually means shoulders, the neck between the shoulders, and it means diligence too. It actually means diligence too. If you get deeper into the Hebrew, it means diligence too. So it means between the shoulders, and it means diligence. And that's very diligent that they kept going to the same exact spot and doing the same exact thing. So hey, for a reason. For a reason. Let me make sure we ain't got no more questions. Was the Messiah the one who gave Moses? Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. That was Messiah was the burning bush. Let's see what else we got.
And he was the one that came and ate with those other two.
Yes, that was first our prayer. Servants with swords. What else we got? All right, that was it. All right, let's get back to the lesson, y'all. I'm sharing my screen again, family.
You said Exodus
27. We're going to Deuteronomy 27. Yeah, Deuteronomy 27 now. Let me get back to my Bible. Hold on, I got a lot of things going on here. Hold on. There we go. Look at all these screens, boy. Bang. All right. Deuteronomy 27. The book of Dew. 27. We're going to read. Let's start at 1. All right. Type in y'all nouns once y'all get there, and we're going to start reading. What's up? Oh, you typing in your now?
Everybody.
Right. Let's get it. Let's get
Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 1. And Moshe with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Ooh, which
I command you this day.
Come on.
And it shall be on the day when ye shall pass over Jordan.
Ooh, the day ye shall pass over Jordan. So it's giving us another location again. Come on, write this stuff down, y'all, because if we ain't able to get to it today, when we speak on this Shabbat day, we gotta link everything up. It's mind blowing. All praises, KR Divine. Come on.
Over Jordan unto the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee.
Ooh.
That thou shalt set thee up great stones.
Ooh.
And plaster them with plaster.
You see that? So look, now we got people setting up great stones. Whenever you set up great stones, you're building an altar. Now notice these stones, they couldn't have been cut by man. They had to be literally broken off stones. Could no man mold them or shape them. Right. You know what I'm saying? These are some big boulders too. Right. Wait till we get into Joshua's story, and we got the picture of his actual altar is still built in Shechem right now. Got fences around them and everything. The well that Mashiach Yahweh Shah set in Shechem is still up right now. There's a whole video on it. You see what I'm saying? So like, yeah, yes, exactly. Come on,
excuse me. Deuteronomy 27, verse 3. And thou shalt write upon them all the words of this law, when thou art passed over, that thou mayest go in unto the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee.
Come on.
A land that flows with milk and honey.
Come on.
As Yahweh thy power of thy Abbas hath promised thee.
Come on.
Therefore, it shall be when ye be gone over Jordan.
Ooh, come on.
That ye shall set up these stones.
Come on.
Which I command you this day.
Ooh, come on.
In Mount Ebal.
Now here we go again. Come on.
And thou shalt plaster them with plaster.
Come on.
And there shalt thou build an altar unto Yahweh thy Elohim. An altar of stones.
An altar of what?
An altar of stones.
So why altar of stones? What do you do on the altar? Don't you do sacrifices?
Right.
So why do sacrifices got to go down on Mount Ebal and not on Mount Gerishim? Only time you doing a sacrifice is for what?
For sin.
Snap. Hold on. Let's, because something is all right, let's get it. Let's just keep reading, brothers. See, I like doing it let's just keep reading, brothers. This is getting suspenseful. Let's just keep reading. All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 5 again.
Look, Bina getting it. She said, oh, the curses. Yeah. Come on.
And there shall thou build an altar unto Yahweh thy Elohim, an altar of stones.
Ooh, come on.
Thou shalt not lift up any iron tools upon
You see
them.
that? You better not lift up any iron tools upon these, because these must be made by nature. These must be made by God himself. You only build altars with the stones of God, not with stones you done found that God made and you want to chisel them up and make them look good.
Right.
Because it got to be a pure sacrifice that represents a pure repentance, because sin have happened. Go on.
The fallen angels don't talk how to build.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not pure. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. No, these pure, like these ones, they had to straight take them and build them up.
Right,
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. No, you got it. Come on.
Verse 6. Thou shalt build the altar of Yahweh thy Elohim of whole stones.
Of what?
Of whole stones.
Come on.
And thou shalt offer burnt
All right,
offerings.
stop. What we doing burnt offerings for? If ain't no sin taking place. Notice the altar got to be built on Mount Ebal, where the curses get yelled from, and they got to do sacrifices on Mount Ebal. What happened at Mount Ebal at this time? What happened before then on Mount Ebal? Can we read about anything happening on Mount Ebal before this time? Can we? We can?
I don't know.
Unless you read between the lines and you link it back up to the garden. We see what the tree of knowledge, good and evil was at.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Then stuff start making sense. Come on.
And thou shalt offer burnt offerings thereon unto Yahweh thy Elohim. And thou shalt offer peace offerings.
Oh, what? A peace offering? Only time you offering a peace offering if you done sin and all calamity and war done broke out. Come on.
And shall eat there. And rejoice before Yahweh thy Elohim.
Come on.
And thou shalt write upon the stones all the words of this law very plainly.
Ooh, come on.
And Moshe and the priests, the Levites, spake unto all Israel, saying, take heed and hearken, O Israel.
Come on.
This day thou art become the people of Yahweh thy Elohim.
So we see right in Shechem, again, we became the people or the bride of who?
Of the Most High.
You see where this kicking off at? You know what I'm saying? Now look, this kicked off in the garden. This kicked off, you know what I'm saying? But look, it always go down in Shechem. So now we see new covenants getting in Exodus. We see new covenants, but notice what he make us go back to. Even though I break you off at Mount Sinai and this, but look, well, you still got to go here and there. You see what I'm saying? Come on. My brother, Shalom,
Gaza City, Getty. Thou shalt therefore obey the voice of Yahweh, thy Elohim, and do his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Come on.
And Moshe charged the people the same day, saying, these shall stand upon Mount Gerizim.
All right, so now we got them. Now we see what's taking place. We seeing what's established. We seeing a sacrifice offering was given, built by altar, burnt fire, right? All this is on Mount Ebal. Then they had to take and they had to eat. Now we see that all the elders and Moshe and them getting all the Levites and these tribes together. And then we get to verse 12. It says, these shall stand upon Mount Gerishim. Come on.
These shall stand upon Mount Gerizim to bless the people.
To bless the people. Come on.
When ye are come over Jordan. Simon and Levi.
Ooh, hold on. Why? Look, you see the two names? The first two that we read about where?
In
Genesis chapter 34
with they sister.
You see how it's linked up with Sister Dinah, which represents Israel. Right. Hold on, come on.
And Judah, and Issachar, and Joseph, and Benjamin.
Come on.
And these shall stand upon Mount Ebal to curse.
Ooh, come on.
Reuben, Gad, and Asher, and Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali. Naphtali.
So now we see that the blessings come from Mount Gerashim, but the curses come from Mount Ebal. All this is taking place in Shechem. Let's look up Gerashim, the name in Hebrew, and we're gonna look up Ebal, the name in Hebrew. Let's see what it means. Because I mean, this is a divine book. It gotta mean something.
It is.
It's gotta mean something.
Strong's
Let's look it up.
H 1630. Gerizi. Gerizi.
Let's look it up. All right. It says what? Cuttings off. Cuttings off. A mountain in North Israel and Ephraim, says near Shechem, from which the blessing were read to the Israelites on entering Canaan. All right. This deal says plural, unused plural. It says to cut up. Gerashim, a mountain in Palestine. Oh, wait, let's look up the root. Go to the root. It says to cut off, to be cut off. Right now, let's go back to it. I was at Deuteronomy. Where was it at?
We got Deuteronomy 27.
27, bang. Come on. 27 and what?
14.
27 and 14. I need to look up. All right, now I need to look up Ebal. All right, let's look up Ebal. Look up Ebal. Let me hear y'all hear that.
Strong's H 5858. Aval. Aval.
All right, Ebal, it says Ebal, stone, a bare mountain. It says stone, a bare mountain. Now notice once things go down, that land become bare and desolate when adultery happened on the land, because it defiles the land. It says bare, a mountain in Palestine. All right, let's go back. Keep reading to the Roman 27, 14, and 14. All right, let's get it.
Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 14. And the Levites shall speak and say unto all the men of Israel with a loud voice, cursed be the man that maketh any graven or molten image.
Ooh, come on.
An abomination unto Yahweh.
Ooh.
The work of the hands of the craftsman, and put it in a secret place.
Ooh.
And all the people shall answer and say, Amen.
Hey, now look, my question is this. Why did he start off with this though? Notice the first thing he started off with is idols. Why did he start off with the idol?
Because you're quiet.
Put all them up
under there, and
you linking it up. Oh, we. All right, look. And that's the same thing when we went off in Jeremiah. We was worshiping false gods, worshiping other idols. So the same place that this came from is the same place we're going to repent from, the same place we're going to do a burnt offering and sacrifice from, and it's going to be the same place he marry us back again. What I'm saying, man, look, everything going back down in Israel, particularly Shechem got the token, but Jerusalem. Right. And look, all this stuff links. Now notice, I'm not even one click right, depending if you facing the Red Sea. I mean, depending if you facing the Dead Sea, where's Jerusalem at? It's the neighboring sister of what? Shechem. I'm talking about right next door. Right next door. Come on now. Let's get it.
Verse 16. Cursed be he that setteth light by his father or his mother.
Ooh.
And all the people shall say, Amen.
Come on.
Cursed be he that removeth his neighbor's landmark. And all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that maketh the blind to wander out of the way. And all the people shall say, Amen.
Come on.
Cursed be he that perverteth the judgment of the strangers, fatherless and widow, and all the people shall say, Amen.
Do one more.
Cursed be he that lieth with his father's wife, because he uncovered his father's skirt, and all the people shall say, Amen.
All right, let's do one more. Let's talk about this. Let's get on. Let's do Joshua chapter 24. Joshua 24. After we get done with that, hit 2 more scriptures, then we'll usher in the garden on this Shabbat. Joshua 24.
Damn, right there, verse 1.
Oh, where I'm at. Let's see where Joshua at. Bang. Joshua 24. Let's get it. Type in y'all names when y'all get there. Get her done. Now let's see what Joshua did. Oh, wait. Type in y'all names when y'all get there. Gonna read this, hit a few more verses, and then we hit the Garden of Eden topic next Shabbat. Cause we got one. It's about like
Yeah, this Shabbat coming up two more days.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
hallelujah.
yeah.
All praise, man.
That's all scripture. We still ain't even got through. Boy.
Hey, that's how I
Man,
be
we
in
got-
class. Get the unfold.
We got all types of
You gotta
scriptures.
walk
We got
your way through it.
we got to
Bread
walk.
crumb.
Yeah, we got to walk through this deal. All right,
Eyes
let's
are dotted and T's across.
let's get it.
Joshua 24, verse 1. And Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem.
Oh, did we just hear it again?
Mhm.
Man, we done heard Shechem. Hold on, I got it all written down. We done heard Shechem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we on 13. Going on 13 times. There's some amazing things done kicked off in Shechem.
And
Ooh-wee.
Jerusalem hasn't even been established
It
yet.
ain't even been. Now look, that's the whole keep. Look, don't mess it up though,
I ain't
because that's the
gonna
whole.
mess it up, man.
Because look, what you're gonna see is Shechem. Shechem is gonna end up being Israel. Jerusalem gonna end up being Judah.
Mhm.
When you get the symbology of it, that's why they're neighboring sisters. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? It gets deep. Shechem gonna end up being Israel, and Jerusalem gonna end up being treacherous Judah.
Gotcha.
Bro, it's like this is a deep lesson, man. It's a deep lesson. Let's get it.
And Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem.
But look, hey, you straight getting it though. You like, dang, Jerusalem ain't even established right now. You straight get it, man. Come on.
And called for the elders of Israel, and for their heads, and for their judges, and for their officers.
Mm-hmm.
And they presented themselves before Yahweh.
Hold on. Start that again. And they presented themselves before Yahweh. Start from one again.
Gotcha. Top of one. Joshua 24, verse 1 again. And Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem,
Come on.
and called for the elders of Israel,
Ooh, come on.
and for their heads,
Ooh.
and for their judges,
Come on.
and for their officers.
Mm-hmm.
And they presented themselves before Yahweh.
Now, the thing is, why is he calling all of Israel to Shechem? Why didn't he call them nowhere else? He calling them from where? To Shechem. What is the significance of Shechem? Come on.
And Joshua said unto all the people, Thus saith Yahweh, Elohim of Israel, your Abbas dwelt on the other side of the flood in old time,
Ooh, come on.
even Terah,
Even what?
even Terah,
Come on.
the Abba of Abraham,
Mm-hmm.
and the Abba of Nachor,
Mm-hmm.
and they served other gods.
Come on.
And I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood,
Ooh,
and led him throughout all the land of Canaan.
come on.
And I multiplied his seed,
That's right.
and gave him Isaac.
Come on.
And I gave unto Isaac Jacob and Esau.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave unto Esau Mount Seir
Ooh.
to possess it. But Jacob and his children went down into Egypt.
Now look, I hope y'all writing all this stuff down, because when y'all start actually going back through this and linking it for yourselves, it's some mind-blowing discoveries. Come on.
I sent Moses also and Aaron, and I plagued Egypt according to that which I did among them. And afterwards I brought you out.
Come on. He constantly bringing us out. We constantly backsliding. We constantly committing adultery, but he constantly bringing us back. Yep, stiff-necked people. Come on.
And I brought your Abba out of Egypt, and ye came unto the sea. And the Egyptians pursued after your fathers with chariots and horsemen unto the Red Sea.
Come on.
And when they cried unto Yahweh, he put darkness between you and the Egyptians.
Come on. Uh-huh. Come on.
And brought the sea upon them and covered them. And your eyes have seen what I have done in Egypt. And ye dwelt in the wilderness a long season.
See that? So look, they right between these mountains and Shechem again, and the Most High bring it back in all remembrance all the things he did to us. You know what I'm saying? Now look, right now, remember, we in the middle of the marriage aisle, and not even thousands of years ago, the first sin committed at Mount Ebal. You know what I'm saying? Went off there. Not the same thing. Dana got raped at. Many wars went down in this place because Canaan and the Hivites got to go on at Judah and them for the things that happened between Simeon and them. You see? So
All the idols got
all the idols got put up under the tree of teacher or moray. Look, it's going down in Shechem. It is going down in Shechem. Come on.
And right before we went into the land, we did that the sacrifices right there and whatnot.
Right before we went into the wilderness, or that was right before that?
No, that was before
When
that.
they built the ox and all that.
No. That's
before that.
yeah, yeah. Look,
Okay.
now when you get into that, you get into Sinai. You get into Sinai and all that.
Okay.
We talking about Mount Gerashim, and we talking about Mount Ebal,
Okay.
Mount Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? Mount Ephraim. Yeah, come on.
Verse 8. And I brought you into the land of the Amorites,
Mm-hmm.
which dwelt on the other side Jordan, and they fought with you, and I gave them into your hand, that ye might possess their land, and I destroyed them from before you.
Mm-hmm.
Then Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, arose and warred against Israel,
Woo, come on.
and sent and called Balaam, the son of Beor, to curse you.
Come on.
But I would not hearken unto Balaam. Therefore he blessed you still.
Come on.
So I delivered you out of his hand, and ye went over Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
and came unto Jericho.
Come on.
And the men of Jericho fought against you, the Amorites, and the Perizzites,
Mm-hmm.
and the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Girgashites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites.
Uh-huh.
And I delivered them into your hand.
You see that? Look, so this is some of the best. But look, this is some of the best things to do. You know how you you get married, and then they be like, do anybody got their vows? And then the man start off, you the apple of my eye, and I, did this. This is basically what that is. You know what I'm saying? He recalling everything. He like, look, this how much I love you, you backsliding whore. Straight up. This how much I love you though. And I love you, and I love you this much. I love you this much that I had to divorce you, and according to my law, I can't take you back because you married somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I had to bring and usher in somebody else that you marry and kill them, sacrifice them, because now you're not bound by that law, because that husband laws is no longer standing because he died and you were a widow. Now you'll be able to usher and marry back into the family. That's how much love is going on here. Come on.
Joshua 24, verse 13. And I given you a land for which ye did not labor,
Mm-hmm.
and cities which ye built not, and ye dwell in them, of the vineyards and olive yards which ye planted, not do ye eat.
Mm-hmm.
Now therefore, fear Yahweh.
You see that? With all that being said, fear him, hearken unto me. I just ask you one simple thing: just be a obedient wife. That's all I ask. Be obedient wife. You know what I'm saying? Just be obedient wife. Submit to me, help take care of me, be a helpmeet unto me. You know what I'm saying? That way when they see you in the streets, they be like, you know what I'm saying? Dang, Yahweh out here looking good because his rib is looking good. That's all I ask. I ain't ask you to go bring me the sun, the moon. I'm the creator of the sun and moon. I bring that to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Come on.
Now therefore, fear Yahweh and serve him in sincerity and in truth.
Come on.
And put away the gods which your father served on the other side of the flood, and in Mizraim, and serve ye Yahweh. And if it seems evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Now, this is where I wanted to really get to. Notice, this is right here between the shoulders in Shechem, between Mount Ebal and Mount Gerashim, where he said, choose ye this day.
You can go over here.
Who you gonna serve?
Or you can serve
now you get it.
There.
You can either go to Mount Gerashim and serve Yod Hey Wahey, or you can go to Mount Ebal and serve Hashatan, this tree of knowledge, good and evil. You get it, y'all. You straight get it. All praise. Come on.
Joshua 24, verse 15 again. And if it seems evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me,
hold on, let's stop that right there. Hold on, go ahead and finish that off.
But as for me and my house, will we serve Yahweh.
Now look, let's go to the map real quick. I just want to bring this up in real time for y'all. All right, where we at? Bang, bang, bang. Hold on, family. I got to show y'all this. Blow this up. So look, y'all, they standing right here. All the tribe, everybody standing right here. You know what I'm saying? Notice this. This Mount Ebal right here. This Mount Gerashim. Matter of fact, let me get a better picture where you can actually see the mounts at. We actually see the mounts at. Hold on. All right, check this out. All right, so look, we got Mount Gerashim right here, right? We got Mount Ebal. They standing right here in the Valley of Shekel. He like, choose ye here this day who you want to serve. You either gonna go with a blessings at Mount Gerashim, or you gonna crawl your heathen horridge butt over here on Mount Ebal where all the curses at. Well, look, we had to erect the altar and do sin sacrifices at. Look, this day he stood in this valley and he said, choose he this day who you gonna serve. Y'all see that? Y'all see how they go? All praises. Yeah, Mount Gerashim, blessings. Mount Ebal, curse. Mount Gerashim, the tree of life. Mount Ebal, the tree of knowledge, good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Mount Gerashim, the sheep. Mount Ebal, the goats. We can keep going back and forth all day. Mount Gerashim, light. Mount Ebal, darkness. Mount Gerashim, positive. Mount Ebal, negative. Blessings, curse. Like, and then the shoulders, which is Shechem, that neck of the shoulders right between it, and this is where they kept establishing and erecting altars at. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. And it all goes right back into the Garden of Eden. All of it go right back. All of it go right back. And look, all this takes simple research, y'all. Simple research.
And the spiritual eye, you know.
Yeah, the spiritual eye pick it up, it'll pick it apart. The spiritual eye gonna pick it apart. They call it the third eye. I call it the first eye. The eye you had before you had physical eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cyclops.
The first eye, right? I come on with it. Hey, look, Howard Brown said the facts is stay away from Ebal. You sure right, boy. That's where the stones
Facts.
at. That's where the altar at. That means you've been sinning if you got to sacrifice some things on the altar. Yeah, red pill, blue pill. Yep. The inner authority. That's right. Come on. They get it.
Okay.
You on 15 up.
Yeah, Joshua 23, verse
15, yep.
Verse I can go to actually I'm 16 now.
All right, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, do 15 again.
Excuse me. Therefore shall come to pass that as all good things are come upon you, which the Lord your God promised you, so shall Yahweh bring upon you all evil things until he have destroyed you from off this good land which Yahweh your Elohim have given you. When ye have transgressed the covenant of Yahweh.
Where is you reading it up?
Joshua 23.
No, we in Joshua 24.
Dang, my bad, man.
Verse 15, brother.
Excuse me. My apologies, y'all.
I'm sure, like, what are you reading?
I know I didn't sing right. That's why I was like looking like, wait a minute.
Yeah, Joshua 24, brother.
My apologies.
Verse 15.
Yes, so I got it.
All right, let's get it.
And if it seems evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh.
Come on.
And the people answered and said, Yah forbid that we should forsake the master to serve other gods.
Come on.
Let the Most High, our Elohim, he it is that brought us up and our fathers out of the land of Mizraim, from the house of bondage, and which did those great signs in our sight, and preserved us in all the way wherein we went, and among all the people
went through whom we passed. Now look, we're gonna stop there right there and get in some of these pictures. All right, get in some of these pictures. Let me find them. Hold on, family. I want to show y'all a few things. So let me go back to the map. Let me go back to this map. That other map messed up. Go back to the map. Now this is the whole thing we doing. We showing how Abraham and his journey, how he came from the land of Ur, went into deep Sumer, passed through Babylon, which is all the same thing for real. You know what I'm saying? Crossed over the Euphrates River, went up to the Tigris River. You know what I'm saying? He bank left by Nineveh in Assyria, and then he went to Iran and dwelt there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Basically trying to build his father up, but his father was too busy giving over into idols. So he told him leave Haran there. Haran is actually the name of his brother that died. Then he sent him down. Look, he went down and he stopped in Shechem. When he stopped in Shechem, he actually, you know what I'm saying, built the altar there. than everybody else. Jacob, and we read over 13 places where everybody came into Shechem before they went into Jerusalem, and they established this land right here. You know what I'm saying? Now notice that Jerusalem and Shechem is right by each other. All of this is the Garden of Eden, y'all. We're gonna put maps in them. We're gonna show y'all on the next one, but I want to show y'all some few more pictures before we get up out of here. Let's get their minds ready for the next one. Couple, what you call them, teasers? Show y'all some teasers. Hold on, man. I'm showing too much. Showing too much right now. Now look, you see that? They put the Ark of the Covenant in the middle. You got Simeon, you got Levi, you got Judah, you got Issachar, Joseph, and Benjamin on Mount Gerashim blessings. And then on the right, Ebal, you got Reuben, Gad, Asher, Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali. All right. Then you got the elders and the priests. They holding up the Ark of the Covenant in the middle while everybody on top of the altar. Now you see Joshua's altar. Joshua's altar is on what? Ebal. See where it's pointing at. It even give you the miles and all that. And it says Shechem is a natural amphitheater between Mount Gerashim and Mount Ebal. You see this? This goes down. Here go the scriptures up here. Now, when we get into part 3, we're going to start linking up all this stuff, man. It's mind-blowing. Look, notice this is Google Map, y'all. Ain't nothing. Everything's still there. Everything's still there. All right. Now, look, check this out, y'all. Hold on. I ain't done. This Joshua altar right here. Next, on Shabbat class of Most High Willing, we pulling up the video. And we're going to watch the video of them actually on her picking up stuff. And we're going to show them in the bottom of this Catholic church they built on top of Yahweh Shah's well in Sumeria. In Sumeria, y'all. Right in the middle of Shechem. It's all fences around this deal. Look at these big old rocks. Remember, it told them that these rocks better not be cut and can't no iron tool touch them. That's these rocks. And look how, man, these altars was big as hell. But think about it. You got bullocks, you got goats, heifers, you got goats and heifers on. It had to be big. It couldn't be no small altar. That's what I'm saying, man.
They had a whole tribe of Levites,
yeah,
you know, saying to be priests.
Exactly.
Because there's, we had a whole nation, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Hold on, what else we got?
Dagger.
After dagger, yeah.
I got about 50 daggers.
All right, now I'm gonna get. We got about 50. You got about 500 daggers at your jugular. All right, now hold on. Let's get into some more. Let me move this around a little taste. Hold on. Let me get into these maps. All right, I paid $15 for this map. Now look at this. Now when we get into part 3 of this, oh man, it's gonna get deep. So this is actually the Nimrod Abraham timeline. Goes through all of it, y'all. You can go in on it. And it's actually going to get into showing. And look, all this creates something called what they call Yahuwah triangle. And this triangle, if you look and you draw these triangles in these maps, y'all, no bull. It's straight make an hexagram, man. What the other camps are calling the Star of David. It means more than that. We know that the shield of David is the Lord. We get that. Is Yahweh. But man, it gets deep. And then if you draw the ones before them, if you start linking up the maps and stuff, if you start drawing a line to the maps and stuff in Genesis 14 on down, it makes an 8-sided star. You start getting, you like, hold on, man. The Most High is dealing with shapes, geometry, man, synchronicity. It's way deeper than, and everybody deeming this stuff evil, but these are the same people that's not doing the research. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. It gets deep. I'm just doing a little teasers real quick. Let me show y'all one more. And we'll get into these in the next lessons.
But just like how, the way our eye look and stuff like that, it looks like galaxy.
It look like galaxy, inner space, outer space.
Yeah, man.
And this is actually the map. It says the 300 post-flood years of Noah in his life. And this, I'm using this for going back into the Melchizedek Ministries. When we get back into the Melchizedek. Like, look, everything gonna line up. The grand finale gonna link all these things together. It's deep. It's deep. All right, let me go off of this. Hold on, family. Hold on. Bring y'all back up here. Hold on, I'm slipping. I'm tripping. Where I'm at. Hold on, player. I'm messing up here. I'm messing up. I'm going all the way off. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, stop sharing. She'll pop back up. Let's see what we do. Boom. There I go. All right, if y'all got some understanding it opens that and so forth, type in some dive. Not these cows. I see they got doors on. The inner authority. Man, what's up with this delay, man? That's crazy. Are we all good? We got some understanding, overstanding, and understanding. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All praises. Man, look, I don't know what's up with this delay, y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all probably typing something I won't get until 60 seconds from now. Okay, cool. Well, we'll finish this up. Most High willing on the Shabbat. Let's pray out. You know what I'm saying? And keep this going. Mac can be back up tomorrow. Yahweh Rod Zone. All right. We all got some understanding. That'll work. Let's pray on out. Let's get it done. I usually be having a whole lot of words for y'all, but
All praise, glory, now.
All praises.
hallelujah.
A lot of good meat there.
Yeah.
Nice size plate, Keith.
Alright, man.
What you doing, man?
No praise, man. Or you don't move around. Right with me. All right, how we looking? Y'all good? Hallelujah.
Yeah, we all good.
Hold on.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
I'll be new.
I'll be new.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yikade.
Yikade.
Shinka.
Shinka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Malkuteka.
Malkuteka.
Yease.
Yease.
Ratzonka.
Ratzonka.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Cain.
Cain.
Ba'aret.
Ba'aret.
Etlakim.
Etlakim.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Tailanu.
Tailanu.
Hayo.
Hayo.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
All.
All.
Kataenu.
Kataenu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shelsokin.
Shelsokin.
Dam.
God.
Anaknu.
Anaknu.
Lakotin.
Lakotin.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayon.
Nisayon.
Ki.
Ki.
E. Kopzenu.
Kopzenu.
Ninhara.
Ninhara.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Hamamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahatiparet.
Wahatiparet.
Laome.
Laome.
Olami.
Olami.
Aman.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise
the
mighty
Yah. Yahoo.
Hallelujah, family. Hold on. I'm getting it, boy. Reading that Hebrew. I'm getting good at it, man. Getting magnificent at it. All right, let me see what y'all got going on. All praises, hallelujah. Y'all love y'all indeed in truth. Look, we back up tomorrow, man. You know, we do this every day. No days off for the priest, you know. No days off for the priest. May y'all will continue to bless and guide you, brother. Most definitely, Howard Brown, my Jamaican brother. I love to see your face again, brother. You got amazing energy, man. Amazing energy. We'd love to see you again, King.
That's the Jamaicans, man.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
they
yeah, man.
be doing
I love them,
dancing
man.
and all that.
Wow. All praises, family. Look, we out of this deal. Peace.
Yo.
Yo.